That's 7 in a row. Let's get our hands up right. Oh. 7 in a row for the Jazz. This is the SLC Dunk postgame show. I'm Hanson James. The Jazz are a playoff team. They're a playoff level team who's figured out how to win games. And it's getting pretty exciting at this point, guys, because they're going into games as favorites. They are executing game plans and they are winning. So it was kind of obvious what the Memphis Grizzlies were coming into this game wanting to do. They have Marc Gasol and they have, some young players, not a lot of talent on this team. That's why the Memphis Grizzlies might be on the right track right now. Just losing games is going to help them out in the long run because they're kind of in this awkward transition to a new era. Chandler Parsons isn't playing for the Grizzlies, so there's just not a lot of talent there that's playing. They lost Mike Conley, I think, for the season. So just kind of rough for the Grizzlies right now. And, if they want any, I don't even know if they have any first-round picks actually this year. So, it's rough going for the Grizzlies right now. But it was obvious that the Grizzlies came into this game with a game plan. They were going to bully the Jazz. They knew the Jazz, this is the last game of their road trip, and it looked like it. The Jazz were tired, and they came in this game ready to just bully the Jazz and knock them out of the gym. And you know what the Jazz did? They punched them back. They were tough. They gritted it out. This was a tough win, guys. This is an impressive win. This might be one of their most impressive of the win streak, because you know what this means? This team has got winning DNA. They don't give up. They fight when it's tough. They grind it out. It means they have the defensive talent to win when the offensive talent isn't there. It's big-time stuff. This is not something that bad teams do. This is something that playoff teams do. 2 months ago, the Jazz lose this game, no question. But now the way the Jazz are grinding and playing hard, it's no surprise they're winning. Big time reason, again, Ricky Rubio continues to be a revelation at this point in the season. He has become just an absolute all-star caliber point guard during this win streak. Just 29 points tonight. 29 points for Ricky Rubio. 8 of 16 shooting, 2 for 4 from 3, 11 of 14 from the line. He went to the line 14 times. That's huge. That's like James Harden level get to the line stuff. And then 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and just 3 steals, 3 assists. Incredible stuff from Ricky Rubio. He is playing like an all-star right now. Just incredible point guard play for the Jazz, and it's no wonder. And they've needed it because, they've done this win streak with Donovan Mitchell being sick. He's overcoming, flu. He missed that one game after his 40-point game. And the Jazz are still finding a way to win, and part of it is Ricky Rubio's just been absolutely a monster. Some melancholy things tonight, guys. It's trade deadline eve, and tonight we saw kind of the reason Rodney Hood is getting a lot of attention from a lot of teams, a lot of the reason why the Jazz may end up just deciding to keep Rodney Hood. He was a big-time reason the Jazz won this game. He puts in, I think, about 18 points. 18 points. He wasn't hitting his 3 tonight, but he was hitting shots when the Jazz needed it, and he was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. He got us some buckets, the Jazz some buckets when they needed it most, and kind of carried us through a segment of the game where the Memphis was kind of coming back. I'm going to miss Rodney Hood if he's gone. If he stays, I'm excited because he's got so much talent, and he's got a lot of things that he can contribute to a winning team. If they trade him, it'll be for something hopefully pretty nice, but I don't know what. It's a tough market right now, but you know what? Rodney Hood got this win for us tonight. He was a big-time reason that game that Donovan missed out against the Spurs. He came in and won that game for us. He had a 30-point game the other night that helped us get to a win. He's a big-time talent, and any team he goes to, I'm going to cheer Rodney Hood no matter what, and if he stays on this team, I'm going to be excited about it. Whatever happens with Rodney Hood, fantastic, and I know that it's been reported by Shams that he might be gone, or he kind of expects to be gone. I don't know what that means. But if he is, I'm going to miss Rodney Hood because he's been a big part of us getting nice wins. Shout out to Rodney Hood. Fantastic play from Rodney. Once a Jazz man, always a Jazz man, no matter what. If you're here after tomorrow or not, I'm excited to have Rodney Hood on this team. Got a lot of questions, guys. The Royce and Donovan tandem is here for a while at shooting guard. Royce O'Neal is just fantastic. Royce O'Neal! That's going to be our chant for whenever he comes in because he's fantastic and he's turning into this bench player that is just phenomenal. There was like 2 rebounds in this game that he just like, he overpowers other guys at the 3 spot, or he just out jumps them. He's just got such good control of his body. He's a big time rebounder. Sometimes I'm surprised at how well he rebounds the ball. Like this win streak, he's averaging like 4+ rebounds a game. Royce O'Neal is phenomenal. And then, of course, we all know what Donovan Mitchell is, just absolute superstar. And he scored 9 points tonight, so hopefully he's kind of getting back from that flu. He hit a 3-point shot, which was nice to see. You know, it's tough to get over some of those things and play the most athletic sport in the world. Ricky is balling right now. Do you see him as more of a long-term solution for the Jazz or a stopgap type player? Brandon Waters. I don't know, but we're going to ride this Rubio wave, aren't we? Like, he's playing like a monster and getting us wins. And you don't trade Rubio unless you get something good because he's going to carry us into the playoffs. We're a playoff team right now because of the way Rubio's playing. You know, earlier this year he was struggling a little bit, didn't quite fit into the offense, was kind of, you know, awkward in the offense, didn't quite know his role. Not anymore. He's clicked in, he's ready to go, he's hitting shots, he's making the right pass, getting steals, defending, just playing so well. He's a big part of it. So I don't know if we trade. I doubt it, you know. Maybe next year if you want a team that wants a nice player that also wants cap relief. I don't know. Probably not. Rubio has transformed his game and become the leader of this team. Johnny Proctor. You know, he's been a big-time part of this team, and I know the Jazz really love his leadership and his mentorship to Donovan and just the team in general. He's a calming force. He's definitely a leader. He's a happy person and a happy guy, and that matters in a locker room when there's like a 5-6 game losing streak like the Jazz have had. You know, he's a big-time reason this locker room is solid, and he's a big reason that Donovan's, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of like Donovan learning how to pass the ball in certain situations or what passes to make. Donovan's a star. He knows how to pass the ball. But maybe getting some mentorship from Rubio has helped him in ways we haven't seen, whether it's in practice or during the games talking with Rubio. He's a big-time help for Donovan. This is the post-All-Star break mini Ricky Rubio. Let's hope so, because that's like playoff level Ricky Rubio. Shout out from the Phils. The Phils. I'm not quite sure, but shout out to the Phils. Whatever that is. Phils. Hood played very well. I hope he stays. We'll see. I don't know. Whether he goes or stays, I'm a big Rodney Hood fan. If Hood will be traded, Royce and Burks, I think, can fill in. I think Royce O'Neal has become a big-time part of the Jazz future because we have him for 3 years. 3 years from now, the Jazz only have to pay Royce O'Neal $1.6 million, and he's this good now. Like today, he's this good. It's crazy. Woo. Woo. So anyways, the Jazz are just rolling right now. 7 wins in a row. Big time stuff from a team that looked kind of dead in the water a month or 2 ago, you know? But it's no wonder you got Rudy Gobert back, who has been dominant. All of these things, Ricky Rubio, Donovan Mitchell, Royce O'Neal, the cornerstone is Rudy Gobert. I mean, everything kind of lands on that cornerstone that Rudy Gobert holds that defense together. His picks on offense, his rebounding, his rolling to the hoop creates gravity that helps open things up for other players. I mean, you watch that Ricky Rubio, Rudy Gobert pick and roll that's kind of getting figured out now by those two. Rudy sets just these monstrous picks. They're so wide. And so it gives Rubio that space to get up and take that little, you know, corner paint jump shot that he makes with regularity, you know, and if he can make that with regularity, he becomes a weapon on offense. And we already know his passing is really good. So exciting stuff from the Jazz. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe this video. Do it right now. Click the like, click the subscribe. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like this video, share it with your buddies. Tell them go to slcdunk.com and read all the stuff. Make sure that you're going to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow us on those. Search for SLC Dunk. We want to hear from you. We want you to be a part of this amazing 7-game win streak that we're going to be all a part together. Anyways, guys, if you want to follow me, I'm at Henson James on Twitter. I will talk to you later.